resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she... Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it was just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know if you...
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Jags, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they're led out, CD, by the rookie out of Nevada, author of nearly 10,000 passing yards in only 3 seasons there. It's Carson Strong.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Strong. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Strong. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running out of the gun with ETN. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Strong. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16th. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. A check on the numbers a week ago for Waller. 5 catches, 89 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Let's go, y'all. All right, go get him now.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Raider first down, Carter Renfro. He'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The kick by Carlson is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. The Jaguars at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind is to win it. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion left goes Cooks. Again, Thompson's going to throw this. There again is Cooks, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 15-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now a play fake. Carr.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense.
Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Play action here. Thompson.
And the Raiders have got him. And they're going to speed things up here. To try again after the sack.
Thompson.
He gets it to Cooks.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Thompson.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have a Jaguars first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 24, Thompson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Third and long, Thompson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And Ingram holds it in. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now receiver in motion left. Now Thompson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we hit the halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard. But they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he barely gets it out of the end zone to the 1. What a disaster. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Now Thompson to throw from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action, Thompson. He completes it to Ridley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 39, Thompson. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Shotgun on 3rd down. Here's Thompson. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. First down. Here's Thompson. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
4th down, Thompson going for it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Carr now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
2021 saw a 3rd-year breakout by Jeffrey Simmons with 8.5 sacks and his first Pro Bowl nod, as well as being named an All-Pro in the NFL.
after the sack on first down. Carr. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Carr going to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Thompson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Carr. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Etienne once more. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Straight ahead, Etienne. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 9, Thompson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Thompson now, 3rd down. Escaping the press, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So Carr and the Raiders now down 21-13, a minute 44 to go. They need a touchdown and, of course, the two-point conversion as well.
Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Throwing his Carr.
Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Now Carr.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35.
Carr.
Open man, that's Renfro. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Carr to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here's Carr.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Back to throw. Carr. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Thompson's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Thompson will look to the air on 1st down.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They'll drop this one off with ETN.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Thompson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and it was their quarterback who...
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she... Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch how I go ballistic and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic, I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy, we got another one. Ha! Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still